A brand new Young Sheldon Season 7 set image reveals the return of a forgotten character in time for George's funeral. With just 4 episodes left, Sheldon's time in Medford is also winding down, as he focuses on his move to Pasadena, California. Back at home, the Coopers are busy, but they don't know yet what's coming their way, with the upcoming death of George. As established in The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's father was dead before the events of the nerd-centric sitcom. Specifics about his demise are still tightly under wraps, but his fate is already set in stone. In light of George's confirmed funeral in the Young Sheldon finale, a new set photo reveals the return of Coach Wilkins. Check out the image from Doc Farrow's Instagram below. The Young Sheldon Season 7 set image shows Farrow with Georgie actor Montana Jordan in between filming. Based on their formal attire, it's safe to say that they are shooting George's funeral scene. As revealed by previous set images, George's funeral will not just be for the Coopers. Many of Young Sheldon's most notable guest stars will also make an appearance, all to grieve with Sheldon and his family. What to expect from George's death and funeral in Young Sheldon? George's death will be a big shock to the Coopers. While George's funeral is already confirmed for the first half of the Young Sheldon finale, there are still a lot of details about his demise and the subsequent fallout from it that remains unknown. Since George is confirmed to survive until Season 7, Episode 12, it's safe to say that he will pass away either at the end of that same outing or the opening scene of the following week. The lack of setup from Young Sheldon reinforces the idea that George's death is unexpected, and it will change the trajectory of his family's life drastically. There are a couple of potential reasons for his demise, but the most obvious would be something to do with his health. Throughout Young Sheldon's 7-season run, George has suffered 2 mini heart attacks. He survived both of them without any permanent damage, but it sets a precedent for a third, deadly one. Another possible reason for his death may have something to do with his upcoming vasectomy in Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 11, which is brought on by Mary's sudden baby fever and fear of being an empty nester. On the heels of retconning George's cheating scandal snafu, Young Sheldon also recently fixed George's casting plot hole, something that the show didn't have to do but is great to be finally addressed. Sheldon's father has a couple of smaller arcs left, which include his vasectomy arc and a new work opportunity. After those narratives, his story comes to an official close. Coach Wilkins' return for George's funeral highlights Young Sheldon's missed opportunity. George has a life outside of being a family man.